The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome into Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and of course, you knew who I am. I am Mr. Fatboy, aka the realest man in Fragcon, baby. I'm bringing it every time. The realness. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much for showing the love. And if you are new to my channel, come on in, baby. You know what to do. Like I tell you, hit the like and subscribe. Join the Fatboy family. We love to have you. Place of positivity of energy. And I promise my effort every time 100%. If you want to sample these bad boys, you can hit the link below and go to fatboyfragrance.com and sample duas. Tons of duas, great prices, fast shipping, and you always get a free sample with your order. Several free samples. So make sure you check out fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right. Hit the like, subscribe. All right, you know what we gotta do now, baby. I got us a triple dip review on 3 new duas hybrids that we're gonna find out if they're worth your time or not. Let's get all up in it. And you know how we do it, baby. No edits, no do-overs, one take. And one take, and I always get it right. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. We are back, and the fragrances that we will be discussing today from Dua are these right here. We're going to be talking about Angelic Elixir on the Rocks. We're also going to be talking about Casino Absolute Elixir. And not last but not least, we're also going to be talking about Poseidon's Falic Dreams. Now, I will make a quick mention of this one that I won't be giving a full review on because I refuse to really wear it. I think it's just horrible. And that is Poseidon's Savage Elixir. This is basically, Poseidon's Absolute Savage Elixir. This is a Venice Absolute with Dior Sauvage Elixir, and to me it's just like the worst combination. I couldn't bring myself to wear it. I did spray it on my skin and wore it around the house, and I was utterly disappointed. It was exactly what I didn't want to smell. If you like those kind of fragrances, you're going to like this. If you like performing fragrances, you're going to love the performance of this one, because it just would not, I had to scrub it off to get rid of it. So Poseidon's Absolute Savage Elixir, if you like that style of fragrance, it leans more towards the just being smelling like Sauvage Elixir with a little bit of Venice in it. Basically an amped up version of Absolute Elixir is what you're getting here. Not terrible if you like this kind of, I don't. It's terrible to me, but the performance wasn't that bad. Just a quick little honorable mention on that one. Just wanted to say something about it. Alright, so we're going to start off with my least favorite of these 3, and you probably can guess what it is, and it's going to be Casino Absolute Elixir. This is a blend of their Casino Elixir from Dua, which is a blend of Venice mixed with Beckery's Rock 40 extract and a little bit of other stuff they put in there, which I love. Casino Elixir 2.0 and the regular one, phenomenal fragrances because I think they blend perfectly. And I think 2.0 leans a little bit more into the Ambroxan crystals, so it kind of gets a little bit more of a Baccarat Rouge 540 vibe, but they're both really well done, stunning fragrances, one of the best blends from Dua ever. But so when you take one of the best blends from Dua and you mix it with one of my least favorite fragrances of all time, which is Poseidon's Absolute Elixir, what you end up with is Casino Absolute Elixir. All right. I'm going to look at the notes real quick on this one. I'm not going to read them off. I just want to check one thing real quick. And that is one thing on here that I really wanted to see to make sure I was right. So yes, this one is a blend of Creed's Absolute Elixir and Baccarat by 40. Okay, so this one to me is, this one actually is not Casino Elixir, excuse me. It is just Casino, which is their basic version of Baccarat by 40 mixed with Advantage by Creed, which is basically Casino Elixir. Same thing. I wasn't really that far off, but you got that Absolute one here. My review on anything to do with Poseidon Absolute or with anything to do with Creed's Absolute, Advanced Absolute have been terrible. So you guys know my feeling on this one. This one, I'm gonna let you know if it leans more towards the Poseidon Absolute or does it lean more towards the Casino. I think it all depends on what you like, but for me, this is my least favorite. I'm gonna put it in the air, put it in the skin, and give you my full review on it. Oh, man. Of all the Absolute Elixirs, this one is the most tolerable, but I still pick up on that just dreary, stinky, horrible Creed Absolute. I mean, I have tried to love this fragrance. I have tried to give it a chance. I have tried to really understand what Creed has done with this, but I can't, and I can't find my groove with it, and it's because it has that Sauvage Elixir vibe. The Sauvage vibe kills it for me. It's pretty much just a dirty, grimy fragrance that's just been mixed together with a classic, generational fragrance, and it's just ruined it. I just think it just doesn't work. There's no smokiness. There's no pineapple. The sweetness is gone from the Casino Elixir. It's not even there from Casino. It's just overpowered by that that note from Venice Absolute, and it is just not appealing to me. It's not a good blend, and I'm not the only one that feels that way. The people who smell me wearing this, they did not like it either. So let's just keep it simple, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you if it performs, and run through the check marks and tell you what it is. This one is my least favorite for a reason. All right, so performance. You can check the box for sure. This performs solid, not great, solid. I got 6 hours, maybe 7. That's it. Not a great performing fragrance at all. All right, first impressions in the air, horrible. I'm not going to check that box. It's a horrible first impression. It's really just a jumbled mess, and it's just overpowering Absolute Elixir on top of a little bit of sweetness and the sweetness goes away so quick. The cotton candy's gone in this one. They should not even call it. It's not even a fair blend. I think they went too far one way with this one. How I like to judge these blends is basically, is it a 50-50 split? Is one dominating the other? Or is it a brand new fragrance? In this case, this one is being dominated by Poseidon's Absolute Elixir, and it's just a total jumbled mess. All right, third, does the wifey like it, and is the compliment getter? No and no. Nobody who smelled this liked this. My wife absolutely hated it. This is not a fragrance that's going to get you compliments, in my opinion. It is not a wearable fragrance, in my opinion. It's almost a definite pass. So overall, what are my final thoughts on this one right here? I can't even get a full seal approval. I'm going to give it a rating of about 20%. This is not blind buy worthy. This is not sample worthy. This is totally a pass, in my opinion. Pass on it. You're not missing much. You're not. All right, so Casino Absolute Elixir from Dua is a dud and not worth your time. Moving on. I know. Tell me how you really feel, fat boy. See, I got a little hard on that one, didn't I? See, I can be critical. See, the thing about being critical is, excuse me, I'm still getting over this crud, by the way. The thing about being critical is, I pay for it. I don't have any pressure. I can give you my opinion. But if you still want to sample that one, you can at fatboyfragrance.com. Next one up is my second, the one that I liked a lot, but not my favorite of the three, and that is Poseidon's Falic Dreams. This is a blend of their version of Poseidon, which is the Venice, and Falic Dreams, which is a clone of a vanilla fragrance from the house of Induit, and it's called Tihata. I'm gonna put up the notes in this one, kind of give you an idea what this one kind of has notes of. So we know we already got the bergamot, black currant leaves, the pineapple, the rich, but it also has pink berries in here. Okay, birch, patchouli, jasmine, rose, musk, oak moss, ambergris, musk, and vanilla. So I want you to keep an eye on the pink berries and the vanilla. That's the kind of thing that stood out to me with this fragrance. So again, is this a blend of two different, a perfect blend of two, 50-50? Is one overpowering the other, or is it a brand new fragrance? Which is what we're trying to get for, in my opinion, we do a hybrid. All right, so there's a good look at the bottle. This is Poseidon's Vanillic Dreams. I do like the Poseidon or Venice vanilla fragrances a lot. So this is one of my favorites as far as, you know, what they do with this Venice when they do vanilla. Man, wow, stunner in the air. You're gonna pick up on the vanilla for sure. You're getting a smoky pineapple vanilla in the air, almost reminiscent of Nishane Ani. Very similar to that vibe as I get. On the skin, you're gonna pick up more of that pink berry. So it's like a berry, the pineapple smoky vanilla, which really, really smells phenomenal. A beautiful fragrance. Now, as it dried down, it kind of went into more of the Venice over time, but it was pleasing. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous Poseidon or Venice. Beautifully done. I enjoyed every minute of this fragrance from the beginning to the opening. It was a really enjoyable fragrance. All right. So basically with this one, you got the vanilla and the Poseidon's obvious, but be on the lookout for that pink berry note, because it does give a little tartness to it in the opening for about 20 to 30 minutes. It's really pleasing and really nice. As it dries down, the vanilla and the Poseidon Venice, they settle in, and towards the end, this is pretty much Poseidon. Where I would say this is probably a new fragrance, in my opinion. What they created here was a brand new fragrance. Probably one of the best vanilla Poseidon fragrances out there, and kind of slept on right now. All right, let's see if this one gets my full seal approval, and we'll move on to the last one. Performance, check the box. Really great performance. Easy 8 hours. When I sprayed it on my shirt, I got even more. Could smell it next day on the clothing. First impressions in the air, check that box too. Amazing first impressions, and on the skin, the first expressions is even better. All right, last third box. Does the wifey like it? Yes, she did. Did I get a compliment wearing it? No, but I feel like this is the compliment getter, no doubt. So, final box. How much do I recommend it? 100% recommend this. There's no flaw in this fragrance at all. It's really well done. It's basically a hybrid that they created a brand new fragrance. If you like vanilla and you like Poseidon or Venice and you like a little tartness to that, you're going to love this. All right, full seal approval, blind bottle worthy. Moving on to the last one. Excuse me. Man, I tell you what, this crud won't go away for nothing. All right, so the last one is called Angelic Elixir on the Rocks. So what you got there is Killian's Angel Share, Killian's Apple Brandy on the Rocks. What can I say? You cannot believe those two together have not been done already by Dua. And this one, when I smelled it in my haul video, I was blown away. He immediately wore it the next day to get my full feelings on it, and wore it the following day a little bit too, because I was really loving the smell of this one. So let's go ahead and put this one on the air. And the skin, right here. Man, stunner, beautiful. You've got another fragrance that basically is a brand new fragrance. Think about Killian's Angel Share with a nice sour apple vibe to it. That's what you got. And I love it. It's like a candied apple caramel vibe. Oh, it works. It is gorgeous. This is a fragrance I would wear year round. No problem. This is a fragrance right here that could be easily somebody's signature scent fragrance. No doubt. Killian's Angel Share is perfect. Killian's Apple Brandy on the Rocks is solid. So when you put those together, you've got a good recipe for a hit. This does not lean, as far as I could tell, one or the other way. It's almost a 50-50 job. They both really work well together and they don't overpower each other. It's just a beautiful, boozy, caramel, a sour apple vibe that just works beautifully. And I loved it. I mean, this one was like a joy to wear. These are the blends I love from Dua. All right, let's find out if this one gets my full seal approval and we'll get out of here. Performance. I wish it performed better. If there is a drawback to this fragrance, it doesn't perform that good. I would say 4 hours maybe, but you could respray. I don't mind respraying because I love the way this one smells in the opening. The opening in this one is just like the dry down. It's very linear. It's pretty much the same fragrance throughout, but thank God it smells amazing all the way throughout. So I'm going to give it a half a check for performance. It's not really that good. It's not the worst, but it's not that good. All right. First impressions in the air, check that box. This thing is amazing. One of the best openings you'll ever smell in a fragrance. Beautiful. All right, third box. Does the wifey like it, and is it a compliment getter? I got a compliment wearing this from on the way at the store when I was on my way to work. I got a compliment from the wifey. I didn't have a chance to ask her. She said, "Ooh, I like that one." So I know this one is a hit. This is a compliment getter. If that's what you care about, it's definitely going to be that. All right. Last box. How much do I recommend Angelic Elixir on the Rocks? 130,000% recommend this one. One of the best hybrids so far this year. Definitely one of the ones that we'll remember during the award show. This is one of the best hybrids Duas has made. Where has this one been? It should have been made a long time ago. This is going to be copied, and I think it has been copied actually by another fragrance house, and I have it right here if I'm correct. See if I can find it without losing it. Where is it at? I have the empty bottle, but I also have a full bottle of it. Making Sense did one called Tipsy Angel, but this is apple brandy, not apple brandy on the rocks. There is a slight difference, but Tipsy Angel from Making Sense is also really nice. One top 5 for me from Making Sense. But this one, stunner, gorgeous, well worth your time, and you should get it. Blind bottle worthy 100%. You can sample all these at fatboyfragrance.com. All right, Triple Dip reviews done. I hope you enjoyed it. Been a while since I've done a Dua video. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay well, and if you smell good, baby, and you feel good, then it's going to be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.